Welcome to Public Speaking, a short course which can give you some tips on how to become a better public speaker. It is one of the most difficult things for somebody to stand up in front of an audience of even 20 people and to give a speech that goes for some minutes. Why is that? Well, people do get nervous in an unfamiliar environment and doing things they're not used to doing. So how do I combat this fear of public speaking? A few different things I will go through. Firstly, being comfortable with an audience. So if you have the opportunity to meet your audience, to know them beforehand, take the time to do so. If you know where you're going to do your speech, please go there beforehand. Stand up, whether it be behind that podium or on the stage. Get to know and feel what it's like to be there. It will be one less thing on your mind. And of course, if you have a prepared speech, try to know the content very well. It is a lot to take in when you have to remember everything here and then also think about your communication externally. So once again, knowing those things like your speech content, being familiar with the space and the people, and reducing nerves. This is going to be different for everybody, but one thing that does work for many is just to try to slow things down, relax, and take a breath. Just even one big breath before a speech, and that can make the difference. Next, body language and eye contact. A speech is all about connecting with an audience. It's not about you saying what you want to. It's about you being heard by others. So you really want to be talking directly to them. Look as much as you can at the audience. Use body language. What is confident body language? It's being able to stand tall. It's being able to use your hands and gestures to make a point. And it's about finding the right balance between knowing where your hands ought to be. Try to avoid things like touching your hair, scratching your chin, hands in pockets, and swaying side to side. So these sort of things can really help project a positive body language for your speech. Voice projection, this may take some practice. Not everybody is a very loud talker. You may need to just practice that volume to make sure you are heard. If nobody can hear your speech, there is no point giving it. So if you're really worried, may perhaps try to ask for a microphone to project your voice. Tone and pacing. Obviously, do not talk too fast or too slow. A big problem with many people is talking too fast because they are nervous. Again, this is something that takes practice. If you have the opportunity to practice your speech, perhaps you should time it, and then you can kind of be conscious if you are talking too fast for your audience. And tone, are you emphasizing those important points, or are you just talking in a very flat voice? So use your tone effectively. Lastly, try to eliminate such words as like, and so forth. You really want to be clear and direct with your speech. A speech should be a formal occasion. It is not a casual conversation. So if you can eradicate those words from your speech, you will be much clearer and much easier to understand. Good luck with your next speech. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.